it. Is that it? Are you who I think you are?
This is him.
Are you? I want an interview.
Introducing Pablo Pavlov VI.
Hi, my name is Pablo Pavlov VI, member of the Commune, sixth in the line of the Pablo Pavlov patriarchy, and host of the hit show, Commune Interviews. When during one of these interviews, we encountered the titular Tedek the Medic. He claimed he was an esteemed family doctor to my great-great-great-grandfather,
We had laughs.
Pablo Pavlov I. So I took great comfort in knowing somebody who knew my ancestor and cared for him until his mysterious disappearance. But that got me thinking. During his interview, he mentioned he was part of a mysterious posse of clowns, collectively named the Carnival, who live on their dominating Green Mountain, of which on top sits their so-called Lollipop Tower. I had heard rumors about this carnival being a dangerous enigma of a group. Robbers, looters, psychopathic murderers. So why would a medically trained professional like Tedek, who advertises his skills through countless roadside and restroom posters, join them? It's also true that I had heard similar rumors about Tedek himself, about him having a more violent relationship with my great ancestor.
I heard they skinned him alive.
Rumors we originally had fun with, making multiple films, songs, and even a dramatic retelling of Pablo's disappearance that played at the end of his interview. But, giving him the benefit of the doubt, I presumed it was all a myth. Still though, maybe investigating the carnival could enlighten me to who the clowns are. What are they like? What are they all about? Were they the lunatics people say they are? To answer these questions, and many more that were sure to bubble up, I converted my trusty commune cap into a covert camera contraption, which would allow me to discreetly record my clown encounters. Setting out on my journey of discovery, I went clown watching. My journey began sooner than expected. While trying to make my way back to my hometown of Pavlovo, carrying supplies to prepare for clown watching, the daylight suddenly escaped me. Disorientated in the dark, the only prominent landmark was the silhouette of Lollipop Tower, marking the night sky above. I found myself gravitating towards it, wading up through the cold mountain forest until I reached the clown's front gate, where I set up camp until the morning, when they soon started to wake up.
Greetings.
What's up?
Hello.
What are you up to?
I'm just cooking here.
No, guys, I just saw all the smoke. Was curious who's cooking outside the front gate. Well, Scuzz just woke up. So what are you up to?
I decided to tell him the truth, at least about being lost at night, and using the tower as a guide.
Yeah, it's hard to miss Lollipop.
She's beautiful.
Yeah. We actually saw you guys last night.
Oh, really?
During the night, running around with a flashlight, yeah.
Honestly a bit unsettling, but I decided to ignore it for now. First, I had to get myself acquainted with this new clown.
What's your name, by the way?
Yeah, Scuzz. Scuzz is the leader of the carnival. Don't know that we've met.
Yeah, I don't believe you have.
The acting leader.
Acting leader?
Yeah,
Oh,
acting leader. Interim. Until we can find Bozo.
hello.
Yeah. Have you seen Bozo? Looking for
I heard of Bozo previously during the TEDx interview.
So if you've seen Bozo, please come to Lollipop with that information.
The carnival seemed to be mired by the disappearance of their leading clown. I wondered, what kind of power must he hold over them?
Yeah, that's Marbles right there, and the one in the top hat is Bubbles. He's the one who's quick to point out that Scuzz isn't actually the boss.
Oh, so you're not the boss?
Acting boss. That guy right there, that's Bubbles.
Hi, I know you. I shot one of your guys right in front of you. down at Camp Kuru.
My first encounter with a clown outside of Tedic involved a messy set of shootings between a pair of vagrant travelers that we delivered to Vigil's Camp Currahee, at the time located within 506 territory. Unfortunately, during the confusion, commie member brother Josh got gravely injured by the clown called Bubbles, the very clown standing on the platform before me.
I know, I said sorry. And then there was a lot of shooting. Yeah,
Yeah, clusterfuckery.
it was a clusterfuck.
Happens everywhere.
Oh, I love your shoes, by the way.
Since everything was so sudden, I quickly looked for ways to appease the clowns, like trying to exploit their fashionable senses.
I'll collect some for you. Is this your color?
Yeah, those are the ones that Scuzz wears. Yeah, and these, the orange and white bandana Scuzz wears, you can only find it as a shirt, usually, and you gotta cut it into a bandana. They're kinda hard to come by. Scuzz had quite a few of them, but they got blown up.
How about you fellas? Do you guys any personal decoration items you like?
I mean, I've kind of switched to the red leggings, so if you find any of those, yeah.
Got it.
Or just like
I'm
any
good.
leggings in general, except for the green one.
Taking quick mental notes, gathering aesthetics for them would be a valuable tool to use as an excuse to visit.
Don't know if you heard it, but you guys got a beautiful tower here.
Thank you.
Alright, Scuzz has some work to do, but yeah, if you find some stuff that we wear, you can bring it by and we'll trade for it.
Do you guys need any assistance with anything?
Oh, yeah. Nah, we're good.
As I got ready to leave, I hesitated. Seeing Marbles and Bubbles watching me from their balcony, I found I wasn't too satisfied with Scuzz's answer. Like, what I got from the clowns today wasn't enough for me. If I was to learn all I wanted, I would have to do as much as I could to get it. So, I decided to put my foot forward and help them anyway. As it started to pour, I followed them through the forest and saw them cutting down trees and entrenching the logs in some sort of chaotic wall. I went ahead and let myself cut and carry the wood for them. I wasn't getting any negative reactions either, so that was a good sign. Plus, being in this weird engineering project was kind of fun.
So Pablo, I have a question. I'm told you're impartial to clothing, but you're probably colder than shit.
To my surprise,
This is a good idea.
Bubbles offered me some clothing to stay warm during the cold weather. Perhaps I judged him too early as a violent clown. But the work was soon over, and I left shortly after, before the night could fall again. The next day I headed back, intentionally this time, establishing a route through the 506 city of Zelenogorsk on my way to Green Mountain, one I could take safely each day. Although, I seem to have attracted some fans on my way there. I thought I could juke them in the church of Zelenogorsk, but it seems like the local bishop already had his very own undead congregation. Leaving them to His Holiness to take care of later, I continued on my course. But the city wasn't done with me yet, showing me some things I probably shouldn't have seen.
This place is too confusing for me.
I tried to ignore what I saw, going on my way.
Listen. You got it all wrong, alright? Listen, don't fuck with me.
Gene, Vigil member, not somebody to mess with, as I've learned. So, the confrontation was tense.
Fuck me.
Greetings.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry. Did I interrupt
Greetings.
something?
I'll
I'll leave you guys to your thing. It's the lack of pants that caught me off balance. Well, have fun.
I tried to find some way to appease her.
Tuna? Do you do the airplane thing, or are you...
To not much avail.
What's the plan?
You know, I'm just going to Lollipop Tower, you know? I'll see you around, Gene.
After that, stressing encounter, I resumed my way up to Lollipop Tower. Its mark in the sky quickly swallowed by the trees, the forest seemed to engulf me. Although, ignoring the direction of the trees and staying on a straight course, I soon found myself at the base once again. As I approached, I heard commotion inside. Something about veterinary work.
I'm a medic, not a veterinarian.
Does that make Teddick a vet now?
No, I am not a veterinarian.
Does this mean we also need to get him neutered?
I wondered, did the clowns have a pet?
He's a dog, he's not a clown.
That surprised me. The feasibility of sustaining another animal without eating it nowadays would be considered a luxury not many could afford. Perhaps the kindness of the clowns was not a propagated fact, and the rumors I had heard were simply that. I decided to let the clowns have their time with their pet. I didn't want to interrupt, so I gathered some firewood to warm myself up and laid down to listen to the clowns. I hadn't seen a pet dog since my childhood. The only ones around nowadays having been morphed into deranged urban beasts that only ever sought me out as food. As I fell into a nap, I dreamed. I dreamed of what awaited me inside with such adorable comfort. A refuge of love in this world, and it was so near.
There's fire outside.
Who fucking lit a fire out here? That's a fire hazard. That can burn down the entire base.
If you don't respond in 2 seconds, I'm gonna drop a name on this wall.
Right outside.
Yeah, I see him. I see him. Hello?
Someone's starting a fire.
Somebody's popping out there. Hello?
Pablo. Jesus Christ,
Hello?
Marco, it's Pablo, it's Pablo.
Well, then Pablo needs to speak up.
Sorry, I was asleep.
He was sleeping next to his fire.
No.
That's a fire hazard, Pablo. You could have burned down our entire base.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The gunfire was concerning, and I did get scolded for the fire hazard. But Teddick was there to vouch for me.
Pablo, come inside. You can meet our new dog. Just head right over here.
My excitement grew as I speculated on what kind of dog the clowns would have. What breed, what color, what age? Did it smell nice? Countless questions bubbled in my head.
You mean my pet dog? His name's Rudy.
Hi, Rudy. Nice belt.
I was shocked. Unless this man was some sort of canine shapeshifter, the clowns had another person in their tent. I started to worry if this was a hostage situation. And along with that shock, I also remembered these people were called the clowns. So, strangeness was sure to follow. So although I had my concerns, I played along to see what would happen.
Does Rudy speak?
Yeah.
Speak, Rudy, speak.
Yeah,
Rudy, speak.
Give me water.
Give him a little bit. Don't give him a bunch at once. If he throws up, it sets our progress back.
What kind of progress?
If he throws up, Omega, you gotta clean it up, because remember, he's your responsibility.
Oh, we can read?
So, what brings you this way?
Yeah, I was just running. Pablo was kind of empty, so I thought I would go for a jog. And this is a good landmark to go to.
You're sick too?
Oh, no, you're sick.
Oh.
In the tent. In the tent.
Get in the quarantine tent with Rudy.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Rudy.
Okay, well, Rudy's mine. You can have the other one.
Pablo's not a dog, I don't think. Maybe he is a dog, he is naked.
Wait, we have 2 dogs. Does this mean we can breed them now?
Breed. Marco, we're dog breeders now.
What? I don't know, man.
You got 2 dogs.
How does this poking feel?
I don't know. I think you guys got some fucked up dogs because they're both sick, and I don't think it's going to be a very good breed. And they're going to have health issues, and we're going to have to put them down anyway. So I say let's just put them down now.
No, don't put them down now.
You can't do that.
I mean, We're just gonna spare him, man. I mean, come on. Spare him.
Is the medicine still working?
Oh no, I need more Mentos.
Alright, I'm gonna go get more water and more Mentos. I'll be right back. Don't let them leave the quarantine tent.
You shave off them?
We should put them down? They're both sick, no?
You see this? He wants to pee. He wants to put him
Marco,
down.
do not put them down. If you fuck up my 100%
Yeah, can we get-
survival rate, I'm gonna be very upset.
No, I don't care about that.
How often do you get 2 purebreds?
They're not purebreds, they're sick. I mean, that's just bad genes. We're gonna have hip problems, like hip dysplasia, hip problems, ear infections. I mean,
Do either of you
we're gonna
have
have
hip
to
problems
constantly
or
feed them
dysplasia?
antibiotics.
I have like this clicking noise in my knee, but
See? We need to put them down.
don't do it, please.
No.
God damn it.
I tried to distract by questioning Rudy.
So Rufus, how do you meet the clowns? I don't know. I was passing by and I asked if they had medicine, and now I'm here. I can show you my little adventures. Oh sure. Yeah, so I started. Let me think. Where did I come from?
As Rudy was telling me about his travels and how he ended up becoming a quote-unquote clown pet, this Marco clown kept talking of putting us down.
Which one do you want to shoot?
Come.
It was hard to focus through my building anxiety,
Unbelievable.
which probably would have been blown into full-on panic had it not been for the reassuring presence of Teddick and the other clowns who were talking him down from such violent thoughts.
Wait.
Don't.
Wait.
There's no shooting.
What?
Which only further prompted, how is Teddick around such characters?
I'm making them better.
They're just gonna get sick again. I'm telling you. They've got bad genes.
Yellow?
See, look, he's sneezing again.
What'd you say?
Oh my god.
I'm fixing him. Did you put the jerry can up your ass?
Yeah.
I'm really
drink
sorry.
from the jerry.
He's new to being a vet.
I have no veterinary experience. I think this one's sick because he doesn't have a coat.
I'm
no
feeling
fur
good now.
whatsoever.
I've been eating some
we
of these.
put him
You're
down.
feeling good?
He's sick.
Teddick, making quick work of my ill symptoms, allowed me the pleasure of leaving the tent, and hopefully Marco's threats as well.
If you're over it, you can come out of
Is that mean?
the tent.
Yeah, mange. Got mange.
We don't trust him.
Give him one of those.
To Rudy? Do you mean to pour that on the
Rudy.
ground?
I'm not pouring it on the ground. I know
Yeah,
it looks this
now
way.
lick it up.
Teddick demonstrated a strange and rather freaky method of transferring liquid, the kind I've never seen before. But Teddick is a learned man, so perhaps this was some sort of advanced scientific technique I was ignorant to.
I need another Mentos. Do you do the airplane, or how do you eat? Can you do like the train?
You make the pill seem like a train. Just choo, choo,
Okay,
choo,
yeah.
choo, choo.
See, I got the sophisticated one. You know, when he yells, he almost sounds like Bubbles.
Wait, you didn't even give it to me.
You just ate them, Pablo.
You just ate 2 of them. Sorry.
This is why he's Marco's dog. Marco, your dog is
Look at
kind of
this.
stupid.
There you go.
Well, your dog's
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of sick,
full
so
on
I'm gonna shoot them
both, by the
both.
way.
Now we're making
Shoot him for being
progress
stupid.
here.
Can you shoot him
just
for being
happened?
stupid?
Yeah, I can do whatever I want. It's a zombie apocalypse. I can shoot him for being stupid. I can shoot him for looking at me funny. I can shoot him for looking my face. I hate when dogs lick my face. They lick their buttholes, and they lick their butt sacks, and they lick their face. No. Bad dog!
Certainly that was a particular view of this post-apocalyptic world. Maybe that perspective was what gave Marco his attitude. Or maybe he had something else.
Butt sacks?
Yeah, what's a butt sack?
Your butt sack.
What's a butt sack?
Like, can you
Marco, do you have a
explain?
butt sack?
You sit on it, you fart on it all day.
Like your cheeks? He hasn't sneezed in a while. I think you're over that. We just gotta get rid of the second thing, the throwing up thing.
Oh my god. Oh, it's gone.
And
It's
I'm
just
a
the Mentos.
fucking miracle worker.
Alright, let's
Now,
shoot
should
him.
should I disinfect my clothes?
Yay.
Teddick, proving he was doing real medical work, curing me and Rudy, and giving him detailed medical advice for later.
No, you're good to go. Just keep your fucking stomach full and stop starving and dying of thirst out here. Maybe you won't get sick as much.
Perhaps Teddick was doing this whole clown thing as a humanitarian venture.
Interesting.
And take one of these fucking notes and put it up somewhere. And feel free to leave a review and tell people about how I saved your life.
And that helps explain some of the
I'm gonna come by and
proliferation of
leave a
Teddick's
review.
advertisements around the lands. A patient poster payment system.
I know this is gonna be really hard, but we're gonna let you go.
If you let him go
Can I come out?
and he comes back, You know it was meant to be. Yes, you can exit the quarantine tent now.
This is really hard.
At least this wasn't the hostage situation I worried about.
You're such a pussy.
Don't call Delta that.
And Tedic, sure to moderate Marco's aggression, continued to temper my fears.
Hey, can I take this jerry can?
No, you can't take that fucking jerry can. You want to get shot?
That's our jerry can.
Yeah,
Here,
Rudy.
I brought you something. You can take this. I'll fill it with the jerry can water. I know it looks like I'm pouring it out, but actually the water is coming up from the jerry can into the canteen.
This is a very interesting. Where'd you learn that?
Certainly interesting.
It's an old medical trick that I learned.
And a bit freaky.
Alright, well, it's good meeting you. I know you've been the nicest among the group.
Yeah. That's
So,
me, Marco, the nice guy.
This means a lot.
Yeah. Glad we ran into you. Be free.
I'm gonna put
Maybe
him
I'll
down.
pass by there.
I'm gonna put him down.
Okay.
And now the Delta Clown was making the threats. I feared for Rudy again. I braced for the shot, fearing that warning Rudy might result in my own harm. The empty click of his gun was a relief.
Good luck.
Have a nice one. Whose fire is this?
I'll try not
Perhaps
to
it was
kill
some
you.
sort of twisted, clowny joke.
You have a great day!
It certainly demonstrated the clown's looseness with firearm safety.
You have somewhere to be, Pablo?
Not necessarily.
Not exactly eager to receive a gunfire goodbye, I stuck around for a bit longer.
You know, he
Marco,
betrayed
your
me
dog
at the
stuck
end.
around.
Rudy betrayed me at the end. He said Marco was the nicest one.
It's kind of fucked up, because Marco threatened his life numerous times.
Yeah, but I did it nicely.
Didn't sound very nice.
Yeah, well, to him it did, so.
Did you just Stockholm syndrome that guy?
I still wanted to shoot him.
If I was going to be around, I thought I could do some snooping. See if the clowns have anything I could discover. Any weaknesses in their base I could exploit. But I quickly got cold feet. I didn't want to get caught hiding or anything. Plus, they already looked like they were checking in on me. So I stood there for a while rather idly, not sure what would be a good move to do. I tried to get past the awkward silence, trying to conjure up something to get the clowns to talk.
I like that pile of trash.
Yeah, that's where we keep the trash.
Yeah, and the body parts.
Oh.
The body parts are underground, so they stay at a cool temperature for usage later. Spare clown parts.
I mean, I guess I wasn't too surprised to hear that the medic would have some sort of appendages for reference, but I could hardly comprehend getting any use out of them outside of that. At least without advanced medical technologies or something. I also wonder what he meant by clown parts. The thoughts going through my head, I realized I was just standing there in silence again.
Do you need any help with anything?
No, I think we're all good. I mean, you're well. Rufus is well. Or Reginald, whatever his name was.
Rudy?
Rudy, that was his name.
Wasn't it Rupert? No, it wasn't Rudy. It was like Rupert.
Rupert. Delta named him Rudy. I think his original name was Rupert.
Do you have a place I can refill my water? I may have given Rudy a lot of it.
I just gave Marbles the water. Here, you can have what's left out of there. Transfer it over. Do that trick that I showed you. Make it fly up into your bottle. There you go. Gotta hold
I tried to emulate that trick Tedic performed earlier with the water. A strange wind seemed to press against me when I attempted.
Look at the level.
Tedic, however, performed it again.
Check this out.
Focusing on it now, its strangeness only escalated. I don't know how to explain it. The wind, or more like a sudden pressure or current, rushed around me for a short moment again. Strange is an understatement. And Tedic, the clowns, this looks a lot deeper than I first thought.
The clowns are ingenuit.
I think the word you're looking for is ingenuitis.
Yes. That is the vocabulary I wish to spell.
Ingenuitis. That's the word.
I think we have clown business to attend to, and I don't want to keep you locked inside. We're going to be out and about later, so we might run into you again if you're running around.
Alright.
Be careful lighting fires out here. I hear this is the second one you lit. The whole place could just go up in flames. It's very dry and rickety.
I understand. Bye.
Bye, Pablo.
And just like them, I would have to be Ingenitis to get to the bottom of discovering who the clowns really are.